Yeah, this anyone but Shedeur narrative. Yo, people just need to come out and say, I don't like Shedeur. Okay? Just come out and say, I don't like Shedeur. Stop trying to use this EPA, Jason Lewis. Stop trying to use QBR. Stop trying to use these advanced analytics. Okay? Look, if you don't like Shedeur, you don't like Shedeur. It's real simple. You either like Shedeur or you don't. And that's fine. That's fine. People that don't like Shedeur, I mean, I would respect somebody that just says, hey, I don't like Shedeur. He's just not for me. Then somebody like Jason Lloyd or somebody like Adam Kaplan, these guys have to be super passive aggressive about Shedeur Sanders. You know, they have to hide behind advanced analytics to tell everybody how they feel about Shedeur. Just say you don't like Shedeur. Don't hide behind, oh, I like him as a person, but I just don't like what it is on the field. What? Oh, or you stop being so passive aggressive, man. Stop compartmentalizing things. Okay? I like Shedeur as a person and a player. I'm not about to splice to Adam talking about, oh, yeah, he's an upstanding citizen, but I just don't like what he does on the field. What? That makes zero sense. If you don't like what he does on the field, then you don't like him as a person. Okay? It's just simple as that. Okay? We're not playing this gray area. Okay? You either like somebody in the sports realm or you don't. It's real simple. All right? You're hot or you're cold, okay? We need to be more direct. Be more direct about it. But these guys have been in media for so long. Jason Lloyd, he talks about he's been in media for 25 years. Adam Kaplan, he's been in media for over 20 years. So yeah, once you've been in the media space that long, I guess you can't say what you really mean. Okay, so you have to use coded language like, well, he dropped in the draft because he has character issues. What? What do you mean by character issues? Please expound upon that, please. Character issues? Like what? Like he's confident? He's unapologetically black? Is that the character issues we're talking about here? I mean, I gotta throw this out there because I grew up in Northeast Ohio. I grew up in the social economics of Northeast Ohio. I just gotta throw this out there, man. I think a lot of legacy media, they're just bigoted. Okay, I know this because I grew up in Northeast Ohio. Okay, I grew up in Northeast Ohio. I know. I lived in an apartment complex when somebody across from me flew a Confederate flag for 6 years that I lived in this apartment complex in Youngstown, Ohio. Okay, so I know how the people of Ohio are. There are some nice, outstanding people in Ohio, but there are also a lot of bigots in Ohio. If you know, you know. Okay, nah, I had to get away from Ohio. I need to get out to the West Coast. I just had to get up out of Northeast Ohio just because, man, my wife and I was like, hey, man, she got an opportunity, and we took it, and we have seized it ever since. Look at my dog in the background. I'm doing this video on the couch instead of the room. I just felt this just feels better for this particular video. I don't like Shedeur. It's like, bro, I feel like a lot of Browns media and a lot of national media, they don't like an unapologetically black male. And they don't like that independent media has become so prominent on YouTube. Content creators on all different various platforms, we're able to express ourselves. There's a time and place where, yeah, you can just dog and disrespect a black quarterback, and then that was just the norm. It was just like, well, what are you gonna do? We don't have the advent of social media. Like 25 years ago, before YouTube, before Facebook, you was able just to disparage young black quarterback. You were just able to be like, well, he's better off suited as a wide receiver. He's better suited. Well, we don't think he's smart enough. Did you see his Wonderlic test? So they really can't say all these things about Shedeur because Shedeur had a 3.9 GPA at Colorado. He's a rich kid. So he's had the best education possible. So they can't attack his intelligence. So they have to attack other things. They have to say he's lazy, he's entitled. They have to say stuff like that. They have to say coded language because they can't knock his intelligence. Even though people are trying to knock his intelligence because how he talks. That's just the way he talks. He has a southern drawl. All right, he was born in Texas. That's how I haven't been to Texas, but people that are from Texas, they have a southern drawl like that. So yeah, it may appear that he's slow to some, but I don't see it as that. I think Shedeur is really thoughtful when he speaks because he knows he has to be very careful. It's kind of like when former President Barack Obama spoke. He spoke with a certain diction because he had to, because people are going to attack him simply for just being a black man who would dare to think to be president of the United States. So Shedeur talks in a aspect where he has to be careful with his verbiage and careful what he says. Okay, so I mean, yeah, it's interesting the dynamics from the white media that covers the Cleveland Browns and the demographics of Cleveland. Okay, Cleveland is a black city. Cleveland has a black mayor. Cleveland has a black GM, and they're about to have a black QB1. And I think that really makes a lot of people uncomfortable. That's why they don't like Shedeur. They see that Cleveland is a predominantly black city, and Shedeur has support in the city. I mean, if you look at Shedeur and you look at what he did in the Garden Valley projects, thank you for the people that have been correcting me. Garden Valley projects. They had a fire there in the city. Shedeur lent his time, and he threw a free event, and that just lets you know everything you need to know about Shedeur. Did the Cleveland media really cover that? No, they were worrying about, the Rex Ryans of the world talking about, go in the front. You're supposed to be in the front, even though he was in the front with his tablet. What are you talking about, Rex Ryan? Sit this one out. Sit down and be humble. Just saying. Mary Kay Cabot talking about, Dylan Gabriel's a superhuman processor computer. Now they trying to get back on Shedeur's good side. Some of them are, but some of them still don't like Shedeur. They might say things like, we think Shedeur's a phenomenal human being. We like him. But they don't like the cockiness. They do not like the cockiness when it comes in black form. Okay? They're fine with the Jackson Darts of the world. They're fine with people like that. They're fine with if Jackson Dart is confident and cocky because it's in white form. But when it's dressed up in black form, the white media does not like that. They don't like Shedeur. They feel like he shouldn't be in that position, even though his dad is freaking Shedeur Sanders. I think that's where a lot of vitriol stems from with people that don't like Shedeur. They just don't like Deion. Okay, and I'll drive it home. They just don't like Deion. So they're trying to take it out on Shedeur. Like, these people, they just don't like Shedeur, and it's fine. That's why we like Shedeur so much. That's why people like me go so hard for Shedeur, because we see legacy, mostly white media, hating on him for silly stuff. Talking about, he's entitled. Talking about he's lazy. He don't work hard. What? He don't work? Man, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all need help. Anyways, KSK Sports rolling out. Like, comment, subscribe, hype this video up. Help me get over 500 subs. I'm right at the cusp of 500 subs. I think this video is going to be the one to get me over. All right, KSK Sports rolling out. Peace.